Who, may I ask, is this British subject?
He's the luckiest guy in the ward. He doesn't understand English.
What does he want?
Oh, he just wants to look at you, that's all. He's never seen anything like you before.
Well, how are we all getting along? Have you met the men in the ward yet? This is Yang.
Yeah, but we've met.
Have you met all the men?
We're all buddies.
Well, have you thought of anything I could do for you?
Have you not the authority to send me back to my regiment?
Oh, I'm afraid you'll have to be patient and wait a while.
I'll wait. I'll not be patient.
What regiment are you with?
You're not going to get very far with Lackey, sister. Unless you're a Scot or your grandfather's alive.
Are you kidding me to rat you at a jaw with my fist?
Yang, is this your idea of manners?
I
What's
didn't
come
expect
over you?
manners from a Yankee.
Now look, one more crack like that and I'm going to stop Lindley's.
Yank. Now let's get back to Scotland. Do you happen to know Ayrshire?
You've looked at my record. I was born in Ayrshire.
Really? I didn't. Oh, I know Ayr and Doonfoot well.
But you're no Scot.
No. No, I taught school there once. Such darling children.
Aye.
And lovely farming land.
Aye.
Now, if you tell me you're with the Cameron Highlanders, I won't believe you.
You've looked at my card.
Do you belong to the Camerons?
Aye, I do.
You don't.
Have you trouble with your hearing, sister?
Well, I'm just amazed. Oh, they're a grand regiment.
Aye, good enough.
You wear the Eric tartan, don't you?
Aye, business does do.
Did you bring your kilt? You do wear a kilt, don't you?
It's our privilege for walking out.
Oh, would you wear your kilt for us sometime soon? Wouldn't you men like to see Lockie in his kilt?
Well, I can't wait.
Oh, with your cap cocked over one eye and your kilt swishing as you walk down the street, you must be the proudest man in the world.
I didn't have a kilt.
But you must have a kilt.
I didn't must at all.
You're with the Camerons. You're allowed to wear one. What sort of Scot are you, Lachlan?
We're required to pay for a kilt ourselves. There's a great cost to a proper kilt.
Oh, you're not issued a kilt.
We're issued not a battle dress.
Well, if I were in your regiment, I'd buy myself the finest to be had, no matter what the cost.
Being a woman, you would. I put my money to better use. It's a question of values.
Oh, Lachlan, you couldn't have spent all your pay. You ought to be ashamed if you haven't saved something.
My money's in Scotland.
You could send for it.
I cannot take it out of the earth.
I knew it. He's got it buried in a tin can.
Bill, you with the portrait, but to get him your mouth shut.
Come on, mate. Come on. Sister, he's the one that started. He's the one.
If you're not feeling well, lie down. Please be civil. Go on.
I'm not returning to Scotland with not with my wounds to show for my time. I've invested my money in a bit of land. I'll be a landowner. I'll have a home of my own.
Oh.
Why'd you say oh? What on earth is finer than a farm? A land your own, to work on and spend the rest of your life content.
Is all your pay going into paying off your bit of land?
I have not wasted my money on drink and sweets.
Is your land about paid for?
A couple of months and the farm is my own.
Lockie, why don't you do something very foolish? Why don't you buy yourself a kilt? The land will wait.
The kilt will wait.
Are you buying your farm to share with someone?
I share with no one.
Going to live on your farm all by yourself?
Aye.
You won't be lonely.
Never been lonely in my life.
Well, you seem to know what you want. My, you are all unusually industrious today.
Busy little bees, making every moment count. What do you want to live on a farm for anyway and thumb your nose at the world, huh?
I should not have encouraged you to talk.
Look, would it upset any plans of yours if I asked you a question? Just one question?
There is naught you could do to upset me. I'll grant you a single question, no more.
Well, thank you. That is damn white of you. What the hell are you so griped about?
Just what do you mean by griped? Would it be so good as to speak English?
Buster, I got a parrot speaks better English than you do.
It's a pity you didn't learn from your parrot.
I just want to know what you're so sore about. I mean, when a guy is friendly to you, why can't you be pleasant?
What do you mean, friendly?
Yeah, didn't you guess?
You should have told me. I could have saved you time and trouble. I do not need companionship. I place no value in the human animal. I didn't like my freedom nibbled into.
Well, then just what do you place a value on?
I should have only presumed to ask a second question. If it is your God-given wits, you wouldn't ask. I value my privacy. Do you mind?
No siree, Bob. You can have it. You can just stay in your private world and you can hug yourself to death. As far as we're concerned, brother, you won't exist. Thank you, Blossom.
If you didn't mind, I'm not your brother.
Somebody hand me a dull razor. I think I'm gonna cut my throat.
Yank? Sister's gonna take a dim view of this.
Hell, Tommy, I'm just giving him what he asked for.
He don't like nobody. He don't even like himself.
Hey, Yank, what do you mean by that crack about Australia?
All right, come on, Digger.
All right, you agreed with him.
Oh, forget it, will you?
Bloody cattle thieves.
Who was that?
It wasn't me. I wasn't even asleep yet.
It's bagpipes.
Jesus, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, Joshua, Judges, Ruth, Samuel, Kings, Chronicles, Ezra.
Oh, look at that.
Hell, you're really doing all right.
See you beat that.
I think I'll be able to. However, in America. Yeah, got it.
What's the date? Hey, Yank.
Yeah?
What's the date?
30 days have September, April, June, and November. All the rest have 31 except February and something. It's the first.
What time is it?
All right.
11:30.
Oh, blimey, I thought it was tipping time.
God, don't you ever forget that cut of yours.
Oh, now you don't love me anymore. There was a time you thought I was cute.
Can't wait to get out of here.
Isn't it a lovely day?
Morning, sister.
Good morning. The post just came in.
Oh, my old
Sister, I'm going to be auspicious. I give him
Was there one for me? Come on,
Just a
sister.
minute, just a minute. I'll look. All right.
Well, look carefully.
All right, all right. Digger?
I hear.
One.
Oh, Lena.
Oh, Tommy. Here's a chubby one for you.
That's appropriate.
Digger?
Oh,
Here's another.
You're an angel, sister.
Find me one, please, sister, even if it's an unpaid bill. I don't care.
One.
Ah, that's the one! Woo!
No, sister, no. I saw me name. It's on that blue one, right there. You have it in here, right there, in hand.
Somebody loves you, Kiwi. 3 letters.
Oh, what did I tell you?
I'm afraid that's all. Oh, yeah, can't you keep your blankets tidy?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Dear, look at all this.
Don't know what can be happening to your mail, Lockie. Unless they're holding it at your regiment. Why don't you drop a line to the ABPO?
I expect no mail.
Haven't you told your friends where you are?
I've many friends, many carefully chosen individuals. In Doonfoot, Ayrshire, Glasgow, Rosemarkie, and Borough and other places. They all know my views and have to write about them.
Don't you miss not hearing from home?
Aye, there's much I miss. But you may have heard it, there's a war going on.
Yes, I've heard. The man I'd hoped to marry was killed in Crete. I've heard about the war.
Aye, then you know.
And I know it's good to know what's happening in Blighty.
And no one will not change things.
It might. Well, is there anything special you'd like for tiffin?
Not.
Oh, there must be some particular